YouTube, what is up? It's Tom Witowski Fishing. It's been a while since I've made a video, and it's really because I haven't really been fishing a lot. I have an ice fishing video that I was going to publish, and I tried filming a tackle warehouse unboxing, but it just got all messed up. I can't publish the ice fishing video because going through it now, it's pretty explicit, so I'm not gonna publish that. If I go ice fishing again, I'm gonna make some more videos, but as of right now, 2017, new year, old year is gone. I am going to do my top 5 baits from 2016. I left some of them up here. Number 1 is a spook. This is the KVD Sexy Dog Jr. It's 3.75 inches white, and I dipped the butt of it in chartreuse JJ's Magic. And this right here was a fish catching machine. I caught over 300 fish on this summer. Just everywhere I went, I just cast it parallel, probably 5 feet off the shoreline, and work it back. And there's not a time I went fishing that I did not get bit. And that's true, because after every time I go fishing, I write down what I used and what I caught fish on. And there was not a day that I threw this and didn't catch a fish. So that's number 1. These are in order too. That's number 1. Number 2 is something I didn't start using till later in the year, and that's the Lake Fork Trophy Lures Hyperstick. I didn't start using these. I got my first pack of them in like June or July, but they absolutely annihilate fish. I would take this over a Senko any day. It basically is a Senko. It's just got joints in it. As you can see, it's basically just like a jointed Senko. But this color right here, I've always been a natural color, but this black, red, and blue flake just absolutely killed it. There's nothing else I can say about it other than this was really a come-on bait. And for the soft plastics, I'm going to show you how I would rig them, which again, I left the hooks up here. I don't really fish any places that's really too deep. So for this right here, I would use, this is a 3/0 offset wide gap Gamakatsu. Get the focus. There it is. 3/0 offset worm hook, extra wide gap from Gamakatsu, and I would just Texas rig it. Weightless, because I don't fish any deep spots. Every place I fish is 6 foot and shallower. Like out in the middle, it's deeper, but where I fish from shore, it doesn't really get over 6 foot. So that's that. That's number 2. Number 3 is where is it? Right here. A Squarebill crankbait. These Lucky Crafts, they've had them on sale for a while. These have been the ticket this summer for more later in the day. Like basically, I would use this where I would throw the spook, except in the middle of the day. Like this is like, I would use a spook until 7 or 8. Then after 7 or 8, I'd switch over to the crankbait and start catching them again. Again, something about the chartreuse color that turned, even in clear water, the chartreuse color was really, really hot. That's really all I can say about this. This was a really hot lure this summer. So these Lucky Craft ones come with like really sticky, sharp hooks. Squarebill crankbaits. This was number 3. And number 4 and 5 are both soft plastics. I really don't know which one. It's a tie between the Missile Baits D-Bomb and the Trickworm. I'm gonna say D-Bomb is number 4 because a lot of the fishing I did this year was during the spawn, and these D-Bombs during the spawn just annihilated them. Like there's only a few beds that I flipped this thing into and did not catch a fish. I would throw it with a 3/0 trocar flipping hook, and since I was fishing a bed and I wanted to keep it in one spot, I would use a 1/2 ounce weight with it, even if it was only a foot of water. So I would just Texas rig that onto this hook with a 1/2 ounce weight and just twitch it in the beds, and every bed I caught a fish out of it. This was just really hot from about late April to late June. It was a really hot bait. And this one, I know I said the Squarebill worked better later in the day, but this bait right here was just an absolute killer in the middle of the day. Like, by middle of the day I mean like noon, and that's the Trickworm. I would weightless rig it on a straight shank worm hook. 3/0. 3/0's like my magic number. 3/0 works for pretty much everything. Straight shank worm hook, that's better. Again, I just Texas rig this on a straight shank worm hook and pretty much just flip it around. And if like they weren't really in the shallow structure, because a lot of the places I fish, the middle's like 10-11 foot. So if they weren't in the shallow structure, I'd put it on like a small shaky head, like a 1/8 or a 3/16 ounce shaky head, and I'd throw it. But yeah, this didn't really turn on for me until probably July, when the water started to get like 70 plus, and fishing just really started to get ridiculous. After 8 o'clock in the morning, you just couldn't catch fish. But yeah, that was my top 5 baits of 2016. I'm gonna be wearing this sweatshirt in most of my fishing videos. Just hook it. Shout out to my girlfriend for getting it to me. Comfy. But yeah, I'm back. I've got a tackle warehouse order that I literally just ordered 10 minutes before I came down here to record. That's got a lot of stuff in it. It's not expensive, like about 70 bucks. By a lot of stuff, I mean variety, like swim baits, chatter baits. I got more Squarebills, spooks, jigs. A lot of stuff in that. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I tried doing a tackle warehouse unboxing that I got on Christmas. That was one thing of Seaguar Red Label fluorocarbon, a lot of trocar hooks, and 5 or 6 Lucky Craft crankbaits. I'm gonna go through and show you guys them in my tackle warehouse unboxing. That'll probably be in another week or so. So by the time this video gets uploaded, it'll only be a few days. But in that video, I'm gonna show you the stuff I got in the other order. Alright, this has been a Tamatoski fishing video. Wishing y'all a happy new year, and we're gonna be back catching some fish this summer.